Bloomberg Audio Studios. Podcasts, radio, news.
The Stock Movers Report, your roundup of companies making moves in the stock market, harnessing the power of Bloomberg data.
Let's take a look at some of the stocks on the move today. I'm Tom Keene with Paul Sweeney. Joining us, Bloomberg's Lisa Mateo, who's out in force.
We are. Okay, I want to start with some news that could be big for the market for AI-driven databases. It's Salesforce because they've agreed to acquire data management software firm Informatica for about $8 billion. It's one of Salesforce's biggest ever. So the two companies, it's actually not the first time. They actually talked about a deal a year ago. And if you're asking, well, who is Informatica? They basically help customers manage their data in the cloud. So that's what they do. So their shareholders set to receive $25 in cash per share. Informatica shares have been up as much as 6%. Salesforce up as much as 1% before the bell. But Salesforce said it expects the deal to close early. It's fiscal year 2027. There is, though, one slight problem. It may attract regulatory scrutiny because there's this overlap with Salesforce's MuleSoft unit. So that could be a little sticking point.
I'm looking at their website. I have no idea what they do.
Yeah.
This is like,
yeah. Well, I go right to the advisors.
Data in the cloud.
JP Morgan Securities advising Salesforce and Goldman Sachs advising Informatica.
Optimize your data investments.
Yeah. It's a nice deal for Merger Monday. We'll take it.
World.
Establish more trust in data.
Sure. Got to have trust in your data.
Let Claire do the heavy lifting. I have no idea what that is. Okay. Thank you. Next.
We go on to Trump Media and Technology. Their shares have been up as much as 9%. The reason why is because there's a report from the Financial Times. The company plans to raise $3 billion to buy cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin. So the breakdown is $2 billion fresh equity, another $1 billion from a convertible bond. But the announcements come. It's a big meeting of crypto investors taking place in Las Vegas this week. You have a lot of people there speaking. Vice President J.D. Vance. You have the president's sons there. Donald Jr., Eric. The crypto czar is there next week. This week.
DJT.
Yes,
$5.6 billion market cap.
They have 29 employees. Mr. Nunes, formerly with Congress, is driving the ship. Okay. They have 373 institutional owners.
Adjusted revenue?
I love this. Lead manager, E.F. Hutton. Okay.
Yep. Revenue in calendar 24, 3.6 million. So there you go.
They did, but they've been pushing into crypto.
I'm looking at the FA, and there's some negative signs on EBITDA and cash flow from operations.
Yep. All right.
Raising money. What are they doing again?
So they want to raise money to buy crypto.
Yep.
So it's been a big thing. It's been a big thing, sparking concerns, conflicts of interest. So it's been a big topic lately. So that's why we're bringing that up.
This wouldn't be in CFA level 1 as an example.
No, I don't think so.
Okay, next.
Yep. And lastly, I also want to mention U.S. Steel, just because their shares were up like 21% on Friday. Huge jump. President Trump announced this partnership between the company and Japan's Nippon Steel. Before the bell, the shares have been little change, but this morning there was a report, though, from Nikkei that Nippon Steel considering giving the U.S. government golden shares as a way to move forward with the acquisition of U.S. Steel. The report says Nippon Steel considering different options, but it's not made an actual proposal. But I just wanted to point that out because of the big jump on Friday, and now we're seeing a big difference in those shares. And finally, PDD. You know that e-commerce site, Temu, right? We've been talking about it. They own it. Their shares have been down like 20%. Their ADRs, sharply lower quarterly profits, slowest revenue growth in 3 years. And the reason why, tariffs threatening the business. It's a Chinese e-commerce company. So their shares have really been taking a hit this morning, too.
The Stock Movers Report from Bloomberg Radio. Check back with us throughout the day for the latest roundup of companies making news on Wall Street. And for the latest market-moving headlines, listen to Bloomberg Radio live. Catch us on YouTube, Bloomberg.com, and on Apple CarPlay and Android Auto with the Bloomberg Business app.